guys, today is the launch day for PS5 here in Sydney, Australia, and we have 4 PS5s in front of you. For this channel, Lowkey Gamers, we're going to be unboxing one of them. Alright, so let's begin. So here we have the box. As you can see, it shows the image of the PS5 at the front, and here you can see the resolutions you can play at. So you got 8K, you got 4K with 120 frames per second, and HDR. Here at the back, you got the SSD storage space, which is 825 gigs. But the system UI takes up quite a bit of that, so these with only 664 gigabytes. And here you got some description of the fast SSD and the game console itself and the games. Alright, so let's begin. Just look back first. Here we have some instructions on how to open the box. Let's pull this out. Okay, so here we got the manuals, PS5 manuals, and some warranty information. We got a sign. And here we got the stand. Yeah, so here we got the stand. This is the base for the PS5. So you can make the PS5 stand vertically or make it lie down horizontally. This is the stand for that. Nice. Then here we have the PS5 HDMI cable. Over here, that's the standard HDMI cable you get. Here's the power cord for the PS5. And then here is the main thing, the PS5 controller. I'm gonna say the color is actually really nice. It's like a matte silverish white. Feels really nice in the hand. Wow, this is quite different to what I was expecting. This is really nice. I'm keen to test this out. So it's, if you look closely, it's got, here at the back, it's got those, the controller's X, circle, square and triangle embedded in the back here. So it's for grip. Feels really nice. Nice, keen to test the haptic feedback of this controller. It's going to be nice. Alright, so we also have a USB-C wire here to charge the controller, and that will just be used for that. So let's move on to the main console. Oh, it seems quite heavy. Oh wow, this looks better in person than I thought. This is very tall, very tall. It's also very big. So here you go guys, this is the PS5. Alright, let's now dive into the console. So here we have this massive PlayStation logo, which looks, in my opinion, looks really cool. Then over here at the front, we got a USB-A port and a USB-C port for charging. And then we got an eject button here, and we got a power button. Obviously the eject button is there if you have the disc version. If you get the slim with digital only, there's no eject button. Over here at the back, we got some huge vents for air circulation, and then we got 2 USB-A ports, an Ethernet port, a HDMI and a power. So that's all the ports in this PlayStation 5. Now, let's talk about the stand and how to put it on. So here's the stand. To know if it's in a vertical or horizontal position, you look at the square here. If you can see the screw section, that means it's vertical because you have to screw it in. If you turn it like that, then you can see there's no screw there, so it's for horizontal. And what you've got to do for that is, over here on the side, you should be able to see there are X, squares, triangles and circles. So you've got to try and match this section of the ports here to the squares, like this. And the stand is in. So you can do your PlayStation horizontally like this. Now let's do a size comparison. So here guys, we have a controller comparison. We start off with the PS2 controller, PS3, PS4 and the PS5. So for the PS2 controller, as you guys know, it was wired, and it wasn't the best out there ergonomic wise, but it did the job well. Then with the PS3, we had major changes, such as wireless. We had rechargeable batteries, and it showed the player UR, and we added the PS button. So these were the major changes from the PS2 to PS3. Then came the PS4, which major changes. They completely changed the shape, made them way more ergonomical. They added micro USB charging, which was much better. They added an LED strip and touchpad. They also added options and share buttons, and the controller just felt much better. The triggers and everything just felt much better than the PS3. Let's move on to the Beast, which is the PS5 controller, which just by far feels the best so far. And you can see the triggers they feel much better. You got USB-C charging, which is much faster than micro USB. You got the touchpad. They got rid of the LED bar, which was really good because it was very distracting sometimes. They also elevated the options and share button, which is just easier to reach. And for the first time, we have transparent buttons instead of colored ones, as you can see here. Also, they added some grip around the Joy-Cons, which makes it feel much better. And as we mentioned before, they added grip at the back here with the logos, X, square, triangle, circle. And yeah, that's main for the controller. Another note is that these triggers actually have haptic feedback with adaptive triggers. So every time you're playing a game, these buttons will optimize to the strength where you can push them in. There's a motor in here which controls that. So I'm keen to test that.